everyone. I'm running a little behind tonight. How are you doing? What is up? I'm Bethany from Count Your Stitches. What's going on? Happy Monday. I'll tell you why I'm behind in a second. But I just want to get this out here, get it going. What's up? What's going on? Say hey when you're hopping on. We're using these adorable little red little trucks tonight that we're going to be painting. Hi, Peg. Ooh, okay. I think I'm ready to go. Oh, hold on. I'm going to do my thing. Hold on. Come back in a second. Hello again. Sorry, I always forget. I switch over to my data. All right. Hi. Okay. Running a few seconds behind. Hello. We're here now, though. Hi, Julia. Hi, Peg. Hi, Mom. What's up? Okay, using these adorable trucks tonight. We're making a 3D thing tonight, guys. Like a stand-up truck thing. It's going to be very exciting. But I'm behind, so I have nothing ready. I'm plugging in. Oh, so what's up? How's everybody doing? Let some people hop on while we're getting ready. Hey. Hi, Julia. Oh, hi, Auntie Kim. Bringing over the paints. Whew, okay. We got everything. All right. Hi. Hi, Auntie. Okay, so the reason I was late was because can you see me okay? I'm frozen on mine. But can you all see me? Let me know. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Are we good? All right, so tonight we are going to be making a stand-up. It's going to be like a 3D truck, right? We're going to put I have stuff to make it into like a truck, and we're going to put some Christmas trees in the back. Can see you, hear you. Beautiful. Thank you. So that's the thought tonight. We're going to use these trucks. We're going to make them into like a 3D truck, and we're going to put some Christmas trees in the back of them so you can put this on like your table or a shelf or wherever you want to put it. Okay? What do we think? Do we love the red truck? Pretty sure mostly everybody does. So I was running late because this is the piece we're going to use like for the middle here to separate it. And then I needed little pieces to make the back and the middle. Oh, hey, Casey. They're so cute, aren't they? I bought like too many of them. What I like is that they're the same on both sides, so we can use them for this project. So I had to cut these pieces, and I have like this little saw that's, not meant for this. And it took me a hot second. I was going to do it on air, and then I'm like, let me see how this goes. And I'm glad I didn't do it live because y'all would have laughed at me. But this is a good thing. I think for Christmas, I have to put it on the family text. Whoever has me for Christmas, there's this mini table saw from Harbor Freight that I think I want to get. Or I'd like to ask for Christmas. So I'm going to put that in the family group text and say, whoever has me, I want the mini table saw from Harbor Freight. I got to find it. I can send a link. Because that took me way too long to cut these tiny little pieces of wood. It was a struggle. So how is everyone doing? How was their Monday? How was their weekend? What's going on? Football was fantastic this weekend, which means it was a fantastic weekend. Am I right or am I right? So first things first, I want to take off the tags here because I don't want to see them. And they're not coming off easy. That one just tore off all the cardboard. Yay. So what did you guys do this weekend? It was gorgeous weather. Again, it's warm this week, huh? It's gonna be like in the 60s, or I don't know, like low 60s, high 50s all week. I don't know. I like cold, so I'm like, bring me back my boots weather. What happened to it? I'm just gonna warm this up with the heat gun so I can take the tags off. This is like a fun little trick, everybody. Use your hair dryer or a heat gun if you have it, if you're a crafter or whatever, and have a heat gun, or if your tool person in your life has one. Hi, Tiffany. Use it to kind of heat up the tag, and then so it heats up the adhesive behind it, and you can pull it off. Now, I mean, we're not really going to see this area too much because we're going to cover it with the Christmas trees and some fake snow. But I still wanted to remove them nonetheless. I know this one was stuck because I tried removing it earlier and it didn't work. Heat gun going on. Yes, Casey. This one's from Harbor Freight. It's the Warrior heat gun from Harbor Freight. I think it was $14.95. So you can't go wrong with how versatile it is. And also, you do a lot of tumbler stuff, right? So I'm pretty sure this is helpful with like epoxy and kind of making sure there's no bubbles and everything. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think a heat gun overall will be a good thing for you, Casey. So yep, this kind of just heats up the adhesive a little bit. Sometimes you have to hold it longer than I just did, but I swear I use my scraper from Cricut more often for this kind of stuff than I actually do for Cricut stuff. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, let's do it one more time. Yeah, so we were watching wrestling before this. I said to Bob, I'm like, we're not going to wrestling this week live. I don't know, but it's not fun as much watching it not live. Just kidding. I love watching wrestling either way. You know, it's funny. There's nothing like going to an actual sports game, whether it's baseball, football, basketball, whatever you love. There's nothing like being there in person. But for those sports, for sports that are cold outside, right, or really hot, I guess it depends. There's nothing like watching it from the comfort of your own home. Am I right? And although I loved watching live wrestling, it was so cool, I also enjoyed, the past hour of watching wrestling and crocheting my next project. And being able to, not have to walk too far to the bathroom. And, the sodas is in the fridge and it's not 10:50. Oh, anybody else feel that way? I mean, it's so, like I said, there's nothing that beats going to something live, but just grabbing my little trash bucket. But, oh gosh, I'm kicking the whole table here, guys. Oh, can you see the little moose thing? I don't know if you can. It's getting posted on Thursday. But I made this cute little, not moose, deer hanger behind me, and then over there, that's going to get posted next week, I think. It's a Let It Snow pizza pan. I have been having so much fun crafting. I've been doing lots of crafts. What have you guys been up to? I know a lot of you are crafty people. And with the holidays coming up, it is the busy season. So what have you guys been up to? Now, real quick, are we all in favor of a red truck? Because y'all know me, I love red. So I think I'm going to go with a red truck. Oh, Meshuggah. One of these does have to be the outside. Let's see which one. We'll probably do this one. Even though it's missing cardboard, more of the plastic came off. Tumblers. And shirts, yes. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever noticed, but like fun fact about me, I have a lisp. I'm sure you've noticed. It's kind of hard not to. So, okay, this one's going to be the back one, and then we'll do them like this, okay? So we have to paint this side, and we have to paint this side. I'm going to do a red truck. Probably going to do brown rails, black wheels, and then we'll do some accent, okay? Sound like a plansicles? I'm going to use my red chalk paint to have it cover the best. But yeah, so fun fact, I have a lisp. I don't know if anybody ever knew that. You probably have because of how I talk, but when I was a baby, I had, this is like, I don't know why I'm going off about this, but that thing on your tongue that like, keeps your tongue attached to the bottom. Mine went all the way to the tip of my tongue. So that had to get like clipped when I was young. And so now I have like a tongue issue. Not really, but I just have a bit of a lisp. It's not the worst thing in the world. Not the worst thing in the world. Okay, so we're going to paint this thing red. And then we're going to use some black for the tires. So I'm just going to get that ready. And we're going to use some brown for the rails. I've got like 3 different browns here. So which one are we going to use? We got chocolate bar. Yeah, we'll use chocolate bar. These are both apple barrel. I love my apple barrel. Oy. All right, there we go. So I'm trying to think. We didn't really have an eventful weekend. I had to work on Sunday. So I had an event. Oh, no, I had to work on Saturday. I had an event at school on Saturday. And it was like you had to pre-register for it. And I was kind of bummed because only out of the 34 fams that registered, only 15 showed up. And again, it was all Zoom. So it was a Zoom event. And I was kind of bummed about it, you know, just because it's like I was all prepared for it. But I don't know. I figured, and does anybody else feel this way? And whether you're running events or not, I just feel like Zoom has made things so easy for us, but also easy to attend, but also easy to blow off. Does that make sense? Or easy to like register for and not show up because, oh, it's just virtual. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it's not actually in person. I feel like I've noticed that a lot. People, and I've, you know what? I've done it myself. So I'm not really all that. I'm just going to kind of paint around where I want the wheels to be. And then I'll just fix it. Oh, and I'll paint the bumper gray. Yeah, I'll paint the bumper gray. But yeah, so I'm not trying to be holier than thou though, because I've totally done it too. So I am guilty of it myself, but it is a bummer. So I need to be more mindful of it, I think, myself, to not sign up for things and blow them off either, because I know how I felt this weekend when it happened to me. It was just kind of a bummer because I thought I was going to have so many families, and not that the families weren't quality. And we had a great event, and so I was very happy about that. But I don't know, it's still just a bummer. Do you know what I mean? Anybody else experience that with anything that they're doing? Work or volunteer stuff or anything like that? I think it's just our world. I don't know how long this whole... Here's a question for you. Do you think this whole like virtual world will last? Do you think we'll always do things super virtually? Or do you think we'll all want to go back to some in-person stuff? Let me know. I'd love to hear your opinion on that. I don't know. I kind of have an opinion, I guess. I feel like in some ways people are getting tired of Zooming. I feel like we're getting all zoomed out. So I don't know what's going to happen. I do not know. All I know is I had a lot less people at my event, but you know what? It still went really well. Everybody enjoyed it. So that's all I can ask for. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can ask for. Hi, Nana and Papa. So I had to do that on Saturday. Then we kind of ran some errands and chilled. We had a friend over for dinner. A friend we hadn't seen in forever. So that was really fun, actually. And so I want to tell you guys about this. So for dinner, I made my mom's eggplant parm. So for those of you who don't know, my mom makes some killer eggplant parm. It's one of her specialties. And so I made her recipe on Saturday night, and so I'll tell you about it. Now, I kind of changed it a little bit. Not that Mom's isn't great, but I love cheese, like a lot. So I added a ton of cheese. So it normally calls for, like Provenance-ish, if you will. And Mom uses some fresh mozz just to give a little oomph. And so I went an extra step, and I used, what did I use? I used provolone cheese, sliced provolone, shredded mozz, fresh mozz, and Parmesan. So it had a latte of cheese. And it was very, very good. Very, very good. All right, I'm just painting the inside. I'm probably going to have to paint both sides of these trucks. But so what I'm going to do is I think I'll paint the outside first and then see what we need to paint inside. I'm not going to need a second coat because I'm going to do some, like, little shading-y line type things. So, all right, let's paint the wheels black. So then we go to this one that's pretty much dry. Let me just dry around where the wheel's going to be. This is drying super fast, which is great. Exactly what we need. So I made that Saturday night. We had eggplant parm with 4 cheeses. So let me tell you though, eggplant parm takes forever to make. Anybody else, have you ever made eggplant parm? So there's a few different ways to make it. Like if a lot of times people keep the skin on the on the eggplant. We do not. We do not keep the skin on. We peel that off. So you start by peeling that off, and then you cut it into small slices, skinny slices. Not too skinny, because you want to taste eggplant. It is eggplant parm. I'm just making my truck circle here, using a brush that's kind of doing the work for me. I've seen people like use a cup to try to make this perfect, but ain't nobody got time for that. So you cut them into small, skinny, I would say like maybe 1/8 inch pieces. Hello, Carmen. I'm sorry if I miss you when you hop on when I say hey. So make sure that, because I'm working on this. So if you jump on and I don't say hi, make sure you say hi in the comments so that I can see you, okay? So peel the eggplant, cut it into like 1/8 inch, maybe even a little smaller, depending, pieces. And then you not batter it, but I guess batter it with, you do an egg, you dip it in egg, then you dip it in breadcrumbs. I just use Italian style breadcrumbs from Market Basket. No fanciness here. And then, actually I thought they were really good this time around. I don't think I'd ever used Italian style from Market Basket before, and they satisfied. They did well. So, bread it in the egg wash, then the breadcrumbs, Italian style breadcrumbs. Then you fry them. And I fried them on the burner in a pan with canola oil on the burner on the grill. Only make an eggplant a couple times a year. I love it. Right? I mean, Carmen, it's so good, but it takes so long. It's taking me forever to just explain it. So then, so I used the outside grill burner to do it so that I didn't make a mess in the house and I didn't have the smell in the house. And it worked out really well, but it took a long time. It took me 2 hours to fry everything up. And then you just assemble it. And so I assembled it, you always start with a little sauce on the bottom. And then I just layered the eggplant with some cheese and then more cheese. I only used the Parmesan on the top, the very top, kind of like a crust. And I kind of like did different layers of cheese-ish. I don't know. Actually, to be honest, I totally made it up. I didn't just kind of made it work. Like I ran out of provolone, so I used more mozzarella on that one, and I only had enough fresh mozz for 1 row, and it all worked out. And it was just like this mondo heap. I need a I don't have a 9x13 casserole pan. I need one. I think next time we go outlet shopping, I'm going to go to the I'm going to go to the kitchen store and get a 9x13 pan. Because the ones I have are like Pyrex that came with lids, and so they're not quite as big. Or else I would have been able to make technically a not so tall, but bigger one. I don't know what the size of mine was. I mean, it was delish. And I kind of liked how stacked it was, but... So we had that for Saturday night's dinner and then had enough left over to have for tonight's dinner too. And then we had a Caesar salad with it on Saturday and Italian bread from the bakery up the street from us. That is like phenom. All right, let's paint I need really quick. You know what I need? I need metallic paints. This would be the moment that I need metallic paints. All right. We're going to use pewter. Yeah, we'll use pewter. I'm going to use some pewter for the bumpers. I'm like so excited about this project. Look at these cute Christmas trees we're going to put in our truck. This is going to be so adorable. All right, so I'm just going to paint these little bumpers. The little bumpers. So this is what we got so far. Super simple. We're going to add some like shading to it so it looks a little bit less static. But I'm just painting the bumper gray just so that it has some color to it. Alrighty, front and back. A little bumper. Or whatever it's called. The heck is this thing called? Yeah, your fender. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Just painted that gray. See? Alright, we're just going to do that on both. I feel like this looks like a fire truck, which I am not opposed to, if y'all know me. If y'all know me, I was actually just telling Bob, I don't know why. Must have been when we were driving, we were doing errands and looking at the fire sticker, like other cars that have the firefighter sticker on their car. And I was telling him about how being a firefighter it's like an international association. So if you ever see a firefighter, so just family history, my dad was a firefighter. So if you ever see people whose family or whatever were firefighters, they have the little sticker on their car, right? And it says IAFF, and that's the International Association of Firefighters. And so I'm just getting another brush so we can paint the brown fence on the truck. So it's an international association. So I was telling Bob the story of when I went to, I went on a school trip when I went twice to Europe. I was very fortunate. I went once right after I graduated high school. It was a school trip. And they brought us to France and Spain. And then when I was a freshman in college, that was the year they were doing a choir trip to France. So I kid you not, in like 7 months, I went to Paris twice. I'm like, never been international, but I went twice in 7 months. And then I have been to Ireland also. And then that's it for my international travels, which I feel super fortunate for that. So certainly not it. So both trips, even still, I love firefighting, love firefighters, love like fire trucks and all that kind of stuff. So I brought some of my dad's patches because they have extras when I went on my international trips. I didn't when I went to Ireland, though, and in hindsight, I should have done that. And basically, I would like find the fire stations where we were and, ask them if we could trade patches. So they would give me a patch from their fire department, and I would give them one from my dad's. And it was really cool. Like one guy, when I was in Paris, he literally, I guess their patches, instead of being sewn onto the uniforms, were Velcroed on. So he literally just like, tore it right off his thing and gave it to me. So I have one of his patches that has his number on it. Not phone number, but like his, job number or whatever. It was super cool. And I was like, this is awesome. So that one was really cool. But yeah, I must have gotten like 4 or 5 while I was there, because we went to different parts, obviously, of the countries. So, all right, just trying to get this finished up and painted so we can get to assembling this. So I'm just painting all the different parts, kind of elementary level painting here, guys. This is not complicated at all. I'm painting the insides of everything just because this is 3D. It is going to stand up. If you are just hopping on, hello. My name is Bethany from Count Your Stitches. We are full on Christmas crafting. All right. We are just we have a ton of fairs. We have 3 fairs coming up. So I am like a crafting fiend right now, just trying to get enough product to bring to these awesome fairs. A week from Saturday, we'll be at St. Aidan St. Patrick Church in Cumberland for all y'all locals. If you want to stop by, it's going to be great. A lot of awesome vendors. So I'm trying to get a bunch of stuff ready for that one. For that one, I'm bringing some fall stuff because I figure, and by fall, mostly my like Thanksgiving-y type stuff, because I figure it's the week before Thanksgiving. People may still need like that one last door hanger to welcome guests, or like a centerpiece or something to put like near where they're putting their buffet out or something. So I'm bringing some fall things with me just to, just for that purpose. And then mostly all Christmas. And then I have a fair the weekend after Thanksgiving, which is obviously going to be all Christmas stuff that I'm bringing to that one. And then I have one weekday after that at work for just work peeps. Gonna bring mostly Christmas stuff to that and some generic stuff too, just as for Christmas gifts, in case people need it all for Christmas gifts. You know what I'm saying? All right, so to paint the inside of this, I'm gonna super quickly paint the insides of this, although this is not ready to be painted. So okay, what we're gonna do is I'm going to take. So I need some white and some black paint. We're going to accent now. so that way the truck looks a little bit more alive. Actually, I might not even use black. I may use the gray. So I'm going to take some thin paintbrushes, okay? Thin paintbrushes. So like this one. And probably like this one. Okay, so thin paintbrushes. And we're just going to make some accent marks around all of this, okay? Oh, hello, Amy. Hello, Nana and Papa. Happy almost Thanksgiving. I can't believe how quickly Thanksgiving is approaching, huh? What are y'all doing? I know we have plenty of time to talk about that, but what are y'all doing for the holidays? All right, we're going to start with some gray. And we're just going to do some accents around this just to make it seem a little bit more alive. Just to give it a little bit more depth. All right. I don't even know how to do this. I'm just kind of making this up as I go. Okay. And then I'm just going to take the other brush, grab some white. So are mostly all of you like going back to what you would normally do for Thanksgiving, or are we still kind of taking a break? What are we all doing this year? We are having our fam Thanksgiving again, which I am super excited about. I kind of can't wait. It'll be so nice to do that. I know we've already started kind of doing some family things, but like the family anniversary party we had. And all right, so just kind of like, I just kind of ran some like, just to give this some, just so it has a little something to it. And then I think I'm going to dry brush some white like snow on it too. Small group Thanksgiving. Yeah, I mean, we're just doing our family. Like we're not, but that's what we always do. Just our family. Nothing, not anybody else. So, but I am excited. Does anybody have any favorite Thanksgiving? Nice to have Uncle Bob cook. Yes, it is, Nana. Yes, it is. You are so right, Nana. Uncle Bob is a fantastic cook. He cooks the whole meal for us. We all just bring appetizers and that's about it. He cooks the whole gosh darn meal. I usually bring my brie bites. I think I've told you guys about those. That's like my thing. All right. Just sticking some white, where it's needed. Just to add some highlight. Professional painters are way better at this than I am, but there you go. Just so that the truck has a little bit more something to it, right? Okay. We're using a lot of paintbrushes today. Okay, we're almost done with this, and then we're going to just glue everybody together. So, let's quickly push these off to the side. I'm going to dry this up to make sure that none of this gets on what I am about to paint. I don't want it to ruin anything. You know what? So much so, I'm going to put some down. You can see my ill-matching outfit here. My green sweatpants. But cute shirt, right? I like my Narragansett shirt. Okay, let's paint the backs of these. And then we're just going to paint the truck bed, and then we're going to assemble. Okay? I'm going to paint this whole thing red. Not going to worry about painting it the colors that it was on the back. Not a concern of mine. So I'm just going to paint this whole thing red just so that it is finished. All right. And then we'll paint the pieces that are connect all of this. We're going to paint those real fast. And then we'll be able to assemble it. So my thought was we're going to make the little truck bed, and I'm going to use some polyfill, which is the stuff that I use when I make stuffed animals. And I'm going to use that as like fake snow in it. That looks great. 3D. Oh, good. I'm glad. That's kind of the effect I was going for. So thank you, Nana. I'm glad that it kind of sort of worked. Oh, so did y'all see the little dinosaur that I just, she just found her new home today. My cousin came and picked it up. So it was for this little girl who apparently loves dinosaurs. And so I had made that dinosaur for my cousin's son over the summer. And so another cousin, we have a lot of cousins in our family. So another cousin was like, ooh, can you make that in different colors? You know, this little girl's favorite colors are purple and pink. And I said, sure. So I made a purple and pink dinosaur. Because what Stegosaurus doesn't need pink spikes, right? So I loved that. I just started Peas in a Pod tonight. I started it before this, and I'll keep going with that this week. That'll get done this week. And then just painting the insides of this. And then I think, Auntie, we still doing a Yoda? I was going to text you. We still doing a Yoda? Totally okay. If not, I've got that. A couple other things. And then I'm just crafting. Every night I've been trying to, like, get some crafts done. And then I'm going to post them. I'm scheduling. I'm learning how to use Business Suite on Facebook and Instagram. Has anybody else used it? I can schedule all my posts on my Instagram and social media. It's so cool. So, like, I schedule them and I don't have to do anything. So I've already scheduled, like, most of this week, and then I'll just put this one up tomorrow morning, like I usually do. Well, I'll schedule it tonight to put up tomorrow morning. And y'all seem to be liking the morning posts. I feel like, you know, when we're all waking up, we like to see something fun on social. So that's when I like to post them. So always look out. I usually post between 6:30 and 7 o'clock in the morning. I figure when we're all just kind of like taking a couple minutes to get ourselves ready and, you know, all that fun stuff. I mean, I'm usually ready by then, but, you know. All right. This is done. Done, done, done. Okay. Set that aside. We're going to paint although these are kind of pretty. I wonder if I don't want to paint them. I don't know. I'll paint them black, I think. Okay. We'll paint these quick, and then we'll glue everybody together. I'm going to get a bigger brush to paint the black, and I think I'm going to use the chalk paint because it will go quicker and we won't have to do as many coats. Ooh, I do love these chalk paints, and I have to tell you, they're definitely more expensive than acrylic paint. This whole thing is like, I think, $10 maybe. However, I got this, what, Mom? Over the summer, you and I got this when we went to Walmart in like June, I think. And, I mean, you know me, I craft all the darn time. So these, they last forever because you don't have to use as much, you know? They cover better, and I don't use them for everything because they are a much thicker paint. So that's just not always what I need. And it's a little bit more difficult to get out of the paintbrushes. So if you do use chalk paint, just be mindful that it is a lot harder to get out of paintbrushes. So just give them a really good wash, okay? That, if I could recommend one thing, that would be it. Okay. All right, that's done. That one's done. We'll paint the back in a second. We've got these two little ones. This is our front and our back. When I saw someone make something like this before, they didn't use a connector one of these in the front, but I kind of wanted to just be able to connect it in the front too. So we are. All right, most of this is going to be glued, so I don't know why I'm worrying about painting the sides. Hello? Hello? Just like a top is going to be out. Well, maybe a bottom too, so. I don't know. I guess I'll just paint it all. We're here. Let's paint it, right? We got the paint out. Let's paint it. So, here's a funny story for you. So the other day, I was, today. Actually, it was today, or maybe yesterday. I don't remember. I was updating my spreadsheets for my expenses and stuff for Count Your Stitches. And I purposely just keep track of how much I spend at the Dollar Tree. So I kid you not, in a little over a year, like a year and a few months, so take away tax, right? I've bought like 200 items from the Dollar Tree for crafting. Isn't it kind of crazy to think about? Like when you think about how much you spend at the Dollar Tree, everything's only $1. And I was like, I bought so much from the Dollar Tree. Although, did you guys hear about that the Dollar Tree might be upping their prices? Did anybody hear about that? Which, I don't really understand how that works because it's called the Dollar Tree. Although Family Dollar obviously is not all $1. So I guess they're going to be like them. I don't know. But I will not be happy because I get a lot of my craft stuff there, as y'all know. It's just it's so economical. But did anybody else hear about that with Dollar Tree? Because I heard about it like quite a while ago, and thank the good Lord it hasn't happened yet. So I didn't know when the plans were to have it be enacted. So if anybody has scoop on that, let me know, please. Alrighty. All right, I'm just going to paint this last back here. So these wood pieces, these rectangles, which these smaller two that I have are just cut from one of these. You can get them I think I got these at Walmart. Oh, actually, no. Are they from the Dollar Tree? They might be from Dollar Tree. They're either from the Walmart or Dollar Tree. Or both, to be honest, because a lot of times they sell very similar things. So they're just nice wood rectangle pieces. I use them for a lot of crafts. And again, they're not too flimsy either. Like they were kind of a pain to cut through earlier when I was sawing with them. Like I said, I'll have to get that kind of mini table saw. But, okay. Drying these up. And then we're going to assemble, like I said, we're going to use the fiber fill. I'm going to use the fiber fill to make some fake snow. And we're going to put some Christmas trees in the back. So I got these Christmas trees that we're going to use from, I think from like Michael's or one of them on clearance last year. Hi, Robin. Oh, is it Robin? Yeah, hi, Robin. And I've been dying to figure out what to do with them. And I was like, I can make a truck with Christmas trees in the back. Okay. Let us assemble. Let us assemble. Well, let's try to assemble. I don't know. My paints just never stay in the order I want them to be in. This is really annoying. This goes here. This goes here. This. I don't even know. I don't even know. My paints, they don't like to stay. They don't like to stay in a nice. I arrange them by color, obviously. All right, here we go. I'm going to put all this. I have all these paintbrushes I've been using all in the water. Let's have everybody swim in the pool. Swim in the pool, get the chalk paint off as much as I can now, and then I wash it off later, because it is a pain. The red was chalk paint too. Really just kind of like gets stuck in the bristles, but hey, it's good paint, so we're going to go with it. All right, so that's that. That's that. Okay, got this. We got this. Oh, she's not dry yet. She's not dry yet. Okay, done, done, boom, done. Get this out of the way. Get this out of the way. All right, let's see if this works, because I don't know if it's gonna. Never done this before, guys. I like to do these things live. So here's our truck, right? Our two sides to our truck. We painted the insides red. Let me just quickly dry brush some white. We grab some white. Just gonna dip it in the paint. Where's my white paint? Gonna dip this in my white paint real fast, and then drop it. I'm gonna just do some dry brush right here, like the snow, because we're gonna put the fake snow in the back. So I'm just gonna put it like the truck got snowed on. All right, like the truck got snowed on. Put some on the tops. And there. Alrighty. Just going to put a little more on this one. Like it got snowed on. Because I love snow. Do y'all love snow? I know we've talked about this before. Do y'all love snow as much as I do? I love. Oh, I'm happy. You got this. Thanks, Aim. Do y'all love snow as much as I do? I love snow. I can't. I heard we heard on the radio the other day that we're supposed to get an early winter this year. So not like snow in March or whatever, but more snow like December-ish and all that. And I would be thrilled with that. You love to shovel, Amy? I love snow. I can't say I love shoveling, but you love to shovel. No kidding. I cannot say that I love to shovel. Okay. Let's figure this out. So we're going to glue this on. Yep. Okay. Like I said, I've never done this. So I'm going to take our hot glue. Come on. Get through there. We're going to take our hot glue. On one side. And glue this on. So I'm just gluing it on right above the tire. I do love, you know, Bob does that too. He counts it as an exercise, as one of his workouts. That's pretty genius, actually. Okay, so there's the bed of the truck, okay? The bed of the truck. Yay. So now we're going to glue on. Uh-oh. That didn't work out the way I wanted it to. You know what? We might not use the second piece then, because it doesn't come quite far enough. Like, I'd want it to be more here. I mean, I guess I can just put it there. I can just put it there. And, like, so what that it doesn't come out all the way? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I will. I don't know. I'm going to put the back piece on. Oh, jeez. This is not... Told you. This is my first time trying this, so... Kind of needed smaller pieces. Oh, hold on. Where's the little... Nah, that's okay. That's okay. Okay. I'm thinking I could just use popsicle sticks at this point if I needed to kind of just hold this together. Let me put this together. And then we'll decide how we want to finish this. Okay, so I'm just putting a bead of glue. And then we're just going to put this in the same place I put it on the other one. And just hold that there for a second. And then this will make it 3D. I'm really excited about this, guys. We're making a 3D truck. Dollar Tree items all. Yeah, because these little trucks are from the Dollar Tree. I forgot to tell you that at the beginning. How cool is that? Hey, Jen. But how cool is this? All this from the Dollar Tree. All right, look at that. She stands up. She stands up. We might keep it open like that. You know? I don't know. We'll see. Oh, actually, I could probably just fit this right in there. Yep, that's what we're going to do. Okay. Yep, we're going to scooch it in here. Yep, and she's just going to fit kind of right in the back like that. See what I mean? Perfect. Okay, that'll work. That will work. That will work. That will work. Okay, yep. Just going to stick some hot glue here. And some hot glue kind of on these corners a little. Just a little on these corners, just in case it touches it. Not exactly sure where it's going to come in. All right. So, you know what's funny? So, my hot glue gun has a cool to touch tip. So it doesn't hurt if you touch the tip of the hot glue gun, it doesn't hurt so bad. Except when you touch the body of it, it still hurts. All right. So there's the back. So there's the back of it. All right. Let's do, put a little handle on the back of it. And then let's get some accent going with it. All the paintbrushes. Let's give it a little accent because it is a, there we go. All right. Gave this a little accent on the back just so it's got something going. All right, and then let's see. Do we want to put this in here? Do we? I don't know. Yeah, that looks really good like that. Just kind of stick it right there. That way it, yeah, I like that. Okay, so we're going to just put some hot glue right on this inside piece. And the rest of it just kind of squishes in place. So it'll be perfect. All right, that's the most painted side. So there we go. Scooch this in there. And then let's decide how long it should be. All right, that's flush with that. Push it down just a little. All right, and then we got the front filled in. Look at that. Hey, that worked. Oh, I'm super excited. That worked. How fun, guys. Look at that. We've got ourselves a 3D truck. that we can now fill with things, okay? Let's fill it. Oh, I'm so excited that this worked. I wasn't sure that it would. So look at that. So you could do this. So literally, 2 Dollar Tree pumpkins, 2 Dollar Tree paint trucks, painted the inside and the outside. And then these little wood skinny pieces, I think are from Walmart, but I also believe you can get them from Dollar Tree. I just cut one of them kind of in half to fit. And then you just glue it. You just glue them together, and you've got yourself a 3D truck. And I know the front doesn't look perfect, but who cares? But who cares? Because it looks fine. So we've got ourselves a 3D truck. And then you could make this seasonal. Like I'm going to fill this with snow. With snow and trees. But, you could fill this with whatever you wanted. So, all right, coolness. Let's do this. Grab some. So this is the Michaels brand of the polyfill that Michaels sells. Classic fiber fill. I tend to prefer the ones that Joann Fabric have, but I was at Michaels, so that's what we got. So I'm just going to stick some of it in here. Not going to fill the whole thing, because technically that's the cab of the truck. So I'm just going to fill this with some of this polyfill. Look at that. Look at that. It already looks like snow. It's full of snow. And then I'm thinking we're just going to stack some Christmas trees in it. I've got some big ones. Some less big ones. Just going to fill it with... So again, you could make this seasonal. You can put as many Christmas trees in here as you want. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Look at this. Look at that. I love this. Oh my gosh. All right, I just want to make sure that stays kind of over there. And again, so I didn't glue any of this in. So if you wanted to take this out and like put some raffia in it and then put some cute little pumpkins, you could do that too. I've got tons more of these. Yeah, I got them in a clearance pack from like Michaels or something after the season last year. They're just cute little trees. So I actually think I might, well, no, I don't think I'll take them off. So there we have it, guys. I don't think I want to put another. I think we're going to stick it with the 3 trees. We've done it. I can't believe this worked. I am so excited about it. Oh, it'd be really cute with this little extra space right there. Throw a battery, like a votive candle in it. And then it becomes a little light up truck. Yes. Actually, I think to bring it to the fair, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So in that little space that's extra where the cab technically is, I'm going to put a little votive candle. And then this will be a little light up red truck Christmas tree thing. Oh my goodness gracious. What do we think? We did it. We did it. Ah! I am so excited. I've been looking forward to this one. I've been looking as soon as I planned it. Oh, thank you, Aim. You're so sweet. Thank you guys for everybody. Oh, thanks for dropping the hearts and everything, everybody. You're so sweet. Oh my goodness. Just a quick few updates like I always do towards the end here. So yeah, if you're just hopping on, check out this little centerpiece we made with the Christmas trees. Oh my gosh, I love it. But quick updates. So again, week from Saturday, St. Aidan St. Patrick's Church in Cumberland. We're doing the fair there. Next Monday, the 15th, Mom will be on with me. So Mama Count Your Stitches. Thank you, Carmen. So next Monday, the 15th, round 8. We're going to go earlier for Mama. Because she's got to come here and then leave. You know what I'm saying? So 8 o'clock next Monday, Mom will be on. We'll be crafting. And then I'll do another live that week, probably Wednesday, and do another Christmas craft with you. Okay, so next week we've got 2 lives. One on Monday at 8 with Mom, and then I think Wednesday night is going to be the other one. Okay, if you have Christmas orders, get them in fast because we're almost kind of at our deadline for that. Because I can't crochet. I can crochet only so quickly. Or make crafts. So, and I've got tons of crafts like over in front of me that we've been completing. I can't wait to share them all with you. So, anywho, so always remember, keep a lookout for our posts between 6:30 and 7 a.m. I post 3 to 4 times a week or so. Sometimes 5, depending on the week. And then I will see you Monday night with Mom and another time next week. All right. So thank you all so much for spending your Monday night with me. So excited about this. Please sprinkle this out if you're loving it so we can spread the love, the crafting love, and just get this out to so many people. And I will see you next week. All right. And always remember to count your stitches. Bye, everybody.